Looks like we're live. Good evening all, and welcome. Happy Saturday evening to everyone. Hope everyone's well and safe as you can be. If you had a productive weekend, that is awesome. Still plenty of, even though it's cooling here, still plenty of garden to pull in. Still lots in the garden that won't be ripe and ready to pull in for a little while. So, as far as things go for me, I've got, well, three different kinds of tomatoes that are producing right now. They're not producing great, just a few here and there. Honey Badgers, good evening. Good to see you. Kelly, hello. Welcome. It's good to see you as always. Jody, welcome. Drops, good to see you. Treasures in Kentucky, hello. I hope everyone's well. Happy Saturday, all. So it's cooling off here. Fall is definitely, or autumn is definitely upon us. But there's still plenty going on in the garden. So hopefully it's not all going to smash at once, but it'll give time to get some things done, have a little break, get some more things done where you don't have to deal with everything all at once, right? Jeep Girl, there you are. Welcome. It's good to see you. Jeffrey Lindquist from Joplin, Missouri. Welcome, and happy Saturday. Jesse, well, it's good to see you. Welcome. Sherry, I see you there. Mark, good to see you. Bullfrog, hello. Welcome. Oh, Klingon Princess from beautiful Northern California. Welcome. Oh, Gene W., there you are. Sam, I see you there. Welcome. Your garden is kaput? Oh, my goodness gracious. What kaputted your garden? Kentucky? Yeah, Honey Badgers, welcome. Good to see you as always. Black Swamp, there you are. Welcome. Hey, Scrappy. Deanna Walters is here. We got a Youper in the house, guys and gals. Hello to all of our wonderful Youpers. Hooga. How you doing? Ooga chaka, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka. I was trying to remember your name, like use something that made it stick in my mind, and that's what I came up with the other day. That song. It's good to see you. Minnesota. All right. Jody's already off and running with the skinny in their area. Awesome. Definitely cooling off here. We got 66. Okay. Minnesota. Most gardens are done or close to it. Okay. We still got stuff. I got a little goofy microclimate outside of my place. It's like an alcove that's sort of west and south facing. Oh, Daly, don't give it a second thought. You're hardly late at all. We've only been on for a couple of minutes, so don't give it a second thought. Welcome. It's good to see you. Hooked on a Feeling. That's it. Yeah. I was walking around singing that like a freaking Egypt the other day. What's a Youper? That's from somebody from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. They're typically referred to as Youpers. Yuppers, I think. I could be wrong on that. Correct me. Win-win. I see you there. Welcome. Hello, North Shore from North Carolina. Wing Mom. 19. Good to see you. Sherry, I appreciate that. Thank you. 65 and 319. Daily Prepper is chiming in. Yeah, let's get through the hellos, and then we'll get into what the skinny is. We'll run through that fairly quickly. For any of you guys and gals who don't know or hadn't viewed it, I did a lengthy live stream late last night, where I shared a whole bunch of news, and I apologize, for somebody that were there and you found it scary. Well, my intention is not to scare anyone, but it's scary as hell, which is why I shared it. And if people don't have their eyes open and realize it, it's very, very important that they open up their eyes, right? Monashi, there you are. Chris, Brenda, I see you there. Look at Honey Badger. Honey Badgers there already dropping links. Boom. My awesome moderators are free to drop the links of any other awesome channels, whether they're garden channels, survival channels, prepping channels, homesteading channels. They're all they all cross information, right? Blue Sky, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, we're going to go over a little bit of news. Just to recap something I went over last night. I got a bit of information sent to me from a private source. That's why it's actually news, and that's one of the reasons only why I'm reporting it. I don't tend to report all the news like the volcanoes and the border, and like everybody's doing that, right? I report news that nobody's heard. Why? Because the source is mine. That's how I can call it news. You missed the news part on last night's chat. Well, Gene W is kind of broken up into sort of two segments. No, youpers and yuppies aren't even the same thing. You're laughing out loud. Daily, good on you. Charlie Knoll, I see you there. Welcome. It is good to see you. It's good to see all of you wonderful people this fine Saturday evening. Thank you for coming in and sharing your time with me. It's always a pleasure to have you here, and it's always a pleasure to share our time together. We have great interactions, swap out good information, and I think that's very, very important to do. So, from Ohio, Lisa K. Hello. I see you there, Happy Homesteader. Welcome. Guilt-free. There you are. You can feel free of guilt now that you made it. Yeah, go ahead, guys and gals. If you want to bust up those links, that's awesome. I love that my moderators will just go ahead and do that. That is freaking awesome. Did I hear Twinkle Sock got reelected? Yes. I voted against him. I'm part of his country. Sorry, he's part of my country. He's running my country into the ground, is what he's doing. Want to look at another video on smoking my meats? Maybe later in the fall, early winter, when things get cooled off a little bit. Like so, I will be doing another one in sort of like a month or whatever. I'll get a nice cool day outside, nice and sunny, but hopefully not a lot of wind and rain or snow or anything like that. Nunya, Texas, look at you. We can see a link for Nunya. Wow, my goodness gracious, there's Northern Girl Hobbies. Oh, you're on the phone with the mama? All right, tell her we said hi and we're sending prayers for her, okay? Easy, I see you there. Sheila B, look at you. I can't believe it either, Blue Sky. Like, it blows my mind. If people haven't seen all the crap that he's done, they want to look through that and pass it and still support him. I really don't get it. Oh, you're watching last night's Javon, you're watching last night's and this one at the same time? What do I get when I trinkle across Twinkle Socks and Potato Joe? Kamala Harris. Maybe. Yeah, maybe she's the love child of the potato and the sock. But welcome, everyone. It's good to see you. If you want to go ahead and drop what the skinny is, where you guys are, roughly where you're at, not your postal code or your address. We are not interested in that. Bought and paid for election. Yep, only 800 million of our tax dollars. No big deal. But what did not take place is Trudeau was going for a majority government, and he did not get it, which is a good thing. He wasn't voted in, he was put there. Yeah, exactly. Southern Boy Prepper. Well, hello, Regan. Guys and gals, if you don't know Southern Boy Prepper, tell him a nice hello. See, the Southern Boy Prepper, go ahead and put up a link for your channel, brother. It's always good to see you. Hope you, the missus, and the family are all well. Evening, morning. Had a hard time trying to find it. Well, I could be being shadow banned after last night's live stream. It's still up, but I'm kind of shocked. I haven't checked to see if it's been demonetized or anything like that, but we'll see. We'll see. There we go. LG Homestead, yeah. Little Frenchie. Nice, nice. Prepping 101. Good to see you, brother. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you. Drop your link, pal. Happy Saturday indeed. Hope you and yours are well. All right, people are starting to chime in with the skinny. I see here, Mark Chesser, ground beef, $6, pretty much the same as here. $2.71 a gallon, I wish. And our temperature is just about the same too, Mark. We're running $6 a pound for ground beef here. Gas is still tipping right in at $5 a gallon. And we are currently running a temperature of 53 Fahrenheit right now. So that's the skinny on what's going on here. As far as any sort of other skullduggery, I don't know. The passport mandate was put into place 2 days after the election finished, which I kind of thought they'd start implementing things after the election. Oh, Arizona's getting pounded with rain. Awesome. Cool. Atta girl morning. Yeah, I don't see anything else sort of crazy going on. No extremes in temperatures, although there's still talk around the campfire of an early winter coming to visit us. So be prepared for that, guys and gals. I hear that sort of across the board. There's my beautiful sister, Melanie, out of Saskatchewan, wonderful province of Saskatchewan, Ontario. Good to see you here. And yeah, great to see you. Canadian Plain Paradise. Well, I've got some news, Melanie. I'm not sure if you were in the live chat last night, the live stream, but I have some news out of Saskatchewan that I shared last night on my live stream. I will recap it because it was a late stream. I'm not sure who all got there. Jeep, even. Look at you. Welcome. Good to see you. Jeep, if you want to join my other moderators and start dropping the links of all those channels that are awesome, that would be very, very cool. Hope you're well, Jeep. It's always good to see you, as it is to see all of you. Okay, 101. Just got home from birthday party at an Irish pub. Very relaxing, and not at all what you expected from a bar. Well, I've experienced some crazy times at Irish pubs. I must admit. So I can totally get what your concept might be, and then the difference between your experiences. So you had a very nice time. That's great, and happy birthday to whoever you were there to celebrate with. That's great. Great happy birthday to them. Displeased Jersey Mike, how you doing? Good to see you and welcome. Happy Saturday. I hope things are well in Jersey, or as well as they can be. Nah, when my back is either par on with how sore it was yesterday, or it's a little bit worse today. It's ouchy, a little bit ouchy. Oh, it was an upper class bar. Ooh, foom, 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 foom. Did you hold your pinky out? Were they serving whiskey in teacups and you had to like sip it like that, Irish whiskey, or upper class even? Well, just hobnobbing it with the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Good for you, man. Yeah, it's still pretty sore. I haven't taken anything for it. I don't like taking pills. I have those muscle relaxers. No, not muscle relaxers. Anti-inflammatories over there, but I don't like taking pills of any kind if I can just ignore it. Edna's Garden. Well, hello and welcome. It's good to see you. Happy Saturday. To you and yours. What we're doing here now, Edna, we're doing what's called the skinny. And basically what the skinny is roughly where you're from. We don't want your post office or like your postal code or your address, but roughly where you're from, what your temperature is, what sort of your average price is of ground beef, and fuel price, if you'd be willing to share. It's just to keep everyone apprised from all over the place of what may or may not be going on in areas near them or whichever. Steve Smith, welcome. It's good to see you. Oh, it wasn't on your dime, so you took advantage. There you go. Very nice. Well, that sounds more like an Irish wake. Usually the deceased will have purchased a case of whiskey for that, and they'll lay the deceased out on the dining room table, and then everyone will sit around and get crunked and have a big party and do some fighting and reminisce about the good times with their former beloved. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, no. Joe Morgan, there you are, brother. How you doing? Hope you and yours are well. You haven't got gas or shopped in 2 months. Wow. Good for you, Drops. I haven't been doing a whole lot of shopping lately myself. I haven't been by a gas station in 4 or 5 days. Eve L. Wonderful to see you. Great to see you. Welcome and happy Saturday to you. You want to be more Irish. I do have a little bit in me, but, I fear that case of Irish whiskey the whole case may not last until my funeral. So whatever's left, they can fight over. The Irish can fight over. But, that's the hellos and the skinny, pretty much. That's the lowdown. Things are cooling off here. I still don't have one red San Marzano or Roma tomato. Not a single one. I'm getting the odd beefsteak. Cherry tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I get probably 2 cups a day of cherry tomatoes consistently every day. So that's a good thing. And I'm getting the odd Better Boy. Got 2 varieties of Better Boy. One's a yellow and one is a red. They're both delicious. Luau B, there you are. Trying to stay busy. You just got bad news. Okay, well, I'm not going to pry into what that is, but I'll definitely send out some prayers for you. Okay, Luau? It's good to see you here, and I hope everything's okay. Melanie, really? All right, Melanie just said, for anyone who didn't see it, one of her doctors in Saskatchewan will not see patients who haven't had the Big Mac or the special sauce. Roxy, well, it's nice to see you tonight as well. Welcome. Oh, Jana, well, thank you. If ever I leave the room, my awesome people in the chat here, they try and auction this couch off underneath me, They really do. Wait till I leave the room. Hickory Croft Farm, welcome. Bust up your link there. You got a wrench, and that's what it's for. Welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. Things are starting to cool off. I hope your crops are coming in. I understand Thorhaven might be coming for a visit next week. You may end up coming to see me. Depends on what my back is doing to me at the day. Sometimes I'll go to bed, and then 2 hours later, I'll wake up with stabbing pain in my back. I wake up, and I'm up for a few hours, and I fall asleep for 15 minutes, and I'm up for a couple of hours, and sit on the couch and fall asleep for a couple of hours. So, it's just, hopefully if it feels better by next week, he and I can get together. So, Laura Seltzer, welcome. Good to see you. So people are still chiming in with their skinnies. That's good. Love to see that. That's sharing information is what that is. That's just keeping your neighbor apprised of, what is around the thing. Like if we see any political unrest over here or over there, it's like, hey, if you guys didn't know, avoid such and such an area or whatever, right? Harold, I see you there. Welcome. A displeased Jersey. Yes, I quite agree with you. Yeah, that should be a punishable act, to be honest with you. No, back pain is never fun. And I suffered for about 1.5 years with back pain on the other side of my back from an injury I had at work. Their oath is to help everyone and do no harm. Gray Sky, look at you. Good to see you. Welcome. Oh, you had to eat birthday cake. Isn't that terrible? The wife is older than she was. Dang, Fort. Man, you may get cake upside the head later. Careful. Bidding starts when I get a refill. Sheila B. Behave yourself. I'm not going to be doing a long live stream tonight. I'll try and stick to the standard hour Like I say again, last night I had a late live stream and it ran on for a good long while, so I am a little bit tired tonight, and that's probably contributing to my sore back. So, Tim Treadway, good to see you. Welcome. Specialist said can't refuse to see patients that aren't special sauced, but can require her staff to be sauced. Okay, I see. Things are getting freaking jiggy, right? People are starting to walk. Well, people are being relieved of their duties for not having special sauce, right? It's good to see you, Harold, as it is always. I hope you're well, my friend. Wild lettuce, yeah. I didn't, well, I have some of my own wild lettuce, electric lettuce, that I use from time to time for that, but I don't like to use it either because it makes me feel groggy the next day. So, heat pad, ice pack, yeah. Somebody's actually going to be sending me one of those, like a rice bag that you sewn into a bag that you warm it up and you put it in the microwave, warm that up, and put it on the affected area. So one of the lovely people here we saw earlier in the chat. I'm not sure if they're still here or not, but you know who you are, and it'll be much, much appreciated. Thank you. Because anything to help it is good. All I've been doing all day really is sitting back on the couch and processing my harvest from the other day. Rooster, okay, you got to go get some sleep, and yeah, life before YouTube, my friend. Stay well and safe. Have yourself a good restful sleep, and we'll see you Monday or next week or whichever. Daniel, good evening. Welcome. It's good to see you. Happy Saturday. Okay, so yeah, the little bit of news, bag of frozen peas. I'd rather eat the frozen peas though. Too bad I couldn't use a bag of canned peas. I really don't like canned peas. I opened up a can of stew the other day. I cook, right? So anytime I want stew, I make stew, right? But out of convenience, a couple of shopping trips ago, I thought, maybe I'll pick up a couple of cans of stew. It's inexpensive and it's a quick go-to meal. Well, I opened it up and it tasted like crap, and all I could taste was those freaking canned peas in there. It's like, yeah, terrible. Ed Case, I don't think I saw Ed come in, but Ed, hello. If you're Ed Case, hello, welcome, happy Saturday. But yeah, just to send a muscle tonic that you make. Been making it for almost 10 years. Sold lots. Even made it for even made the paper for it. Paper. Not sure what that is. Menashe, if you go onto my YouTube page and you find the about, click on that about, and down on the about page, you should be able to get my North Shore Preparedness address. Email address. Because yeah, back pain sucks. I never asked for those, Gene, but I appreciate you guys and gals mentioning it. Any support the channel gets, thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't really matter. It all goes down the same funnel. Most legumes, peas, beans, lentils are self-pollinating. Didn't know that. Very interesting. And my about page. About? Oh, I see what you're doing there, Sam. I see what you're doing. I had a dance teacher tell you to try that. I should train as a kinesiologist. Try what? The heat? I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there. You grew bush beans indoors in the winter. You must have used a full spectrum LED lights. Did you, Drops? Loretta, I see you there. Welcome. I've been hearing that about the truckers. To be honest with you, I've been hearing that since the spring about the truckers. And the only thing I saw anything to do with truckers was that there's a shortage of drivers and that their wages are low. And I saw some truckers in Australia do some stuff about a month ago. Other than that, I haven't seen anything from the truckers except for deliveries. You know, God bless them. I think the time being polite and civil is nearly over. Group up in pairs, teams, and ready for more things against freedom. Yeah, exactly, Joe. If any of you guys and gals see what's going on in Australia, which is a great deal of what I talked about last night in my live stream. I wasn't going to do a live stream. I hardly ever do that on a Friday evening, especially at the hour that it was. I think it was 1 a.m. Or thereabouts by the time I got started. But I had something gnawing at me, and I felt it very, very important to share out. So, oh, you're splitting wood. Very nice. Oh, you're on your way to bed. Okay, Jana, you stay well and safe. Have a successful, safe day splitting wood, okay? That's great. Yeah, get your winter's wood in. And yeah, Northern Girl Hobbies just made a great, finished up getting a great haul of wood. Lay on the floor, put your calves on the couch. Do not put your bum against the couch. Okay, yeah, I've heard that suggestion before, to lay in that way with your feet elevated. Hobbyist, I see you there. Welcome. Team up, group up, get a mag. Claude Ortega. Well, thank you ever so much for that donation. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that. You know, if I see people come in, I'll say hi anyways. But I do appreciate that donation. Thank you ever so much. There's Ed Case. There he is. Okay, now I see you. You snuck in earlier, Ed. I didn't see you come in. I must have been lambasting about something. But South Florida, DCL, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. See, that's just it, okay, Joe? I'm just about to get into that, all right? And this is just to recap something I shared last night in my live stream. Mary Beth, how you doing? And what I'm talking about is something that hit the Premier's desk in Saskatchewan. It was dated the 12th or the 13th of September. And let me just put my other glasses on top of my other glasses here. Now they'll be my other glasses, and I'm going true full-on nerd here. So I can't see the chat like this, but I can see what's going on my phone. And I got something to pull up here. I want to share with you guys and gals. And I read a little bit of it last night, and this is a document. Province of Saskatchewan, official letterhead, Minister's Order, dated, received, check of the Executive Court, dated received September 13th, 2021. By order of the Lieutenant Governor and Council, dated blah, 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 declaration of emergency has been made for the province of Saskatchewan to address the, I read you, like it goes on A through N or more. There's a couple of pages of it. But I'm just going to read you sort of the first 5, okay? So what this order will do is it'll give the province of Saskatchewan the power to pretty much do what they're doing in Australia right now. So let me just give you some ideas of what I'm talking about here, okay? Give them the powers to put into operation any emergency plan or program that the minister considers appropriate. B, authorize or require a local authority to put into effect any emergency plan for the municipality. C, assume direction and control of the emergency response of a local authority. D, acquire or utilize any real or personal property that the minister considers necessary to prevent, combat, or alleviate the effects of an emergency. I'm going to say that again. Acquire or utilize any real or personal property the minister considers necessary to prevent, combat, or alleviate the effects of an emergency. See what that says there? E, authorize any qualified person to render aid of a type that the person is qualified to provide. Control or prohibit travel to or from any area of Saskatchewan. G, provide for the restoration of essential facilities and the distribution of essential supplies. H, provide, maintain, and coordinate. Oh, get back there. What the heck? Where was I? H, provide, maintain, and coordinate emergency medical, welfare, law enforcement, and other essential services in any part of Saskatchewan. Cause the evacuation of persons and the removal of persons or livestock and personal property from any area of Saskatchewan that is or may be affected by an emergency, and make arrangements for the adequate care and protection of those persons or livestock and of the personal property. What does the government care for your property? Besides wanting it, being it money. But that's the basic gist of what's going on. Was what came across the Premier of Saskatchewan's desk, dated the 13th of September. R.D. Franklin, I see you there. Yeah, sure does, doesn't it? No kidding, Sam. But what do you guys think about that? It's telling you that they can take whatever they want if they think it can help whatever it is that they're doing. Pretty all-inclusive and open-ended wording, yeah. Can they take all the food that you've put back to feed their soldiers or their officers if they want to go around and in a heavy-handed way and bash everyone's head? And their officers need to eat? Hey, Bettina, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you. Hang on a second. Somebody just said, hey, all. Oh, stopping by for a few. Hey, Lorna, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy Saturday, as always. Good to see you. There's Sean in Alaska. How you doing, brother? Oh, you're driving home? Listening? Okay. It's not going to be a terribly long show tonight. Had a late live stream last night, so I'm going to keep this one fairly short, fairly close to an hour. But there was just a bit of news out of Saskatchewan that I wanted to share. Recap from last night's live stream to share with you guys and gals that may not have heard that. Ramona Perez, always great to see you. Love the name. Love how it just rolls off the tongue. I hope you and yours are well. Eminent domain, yeah. So, I'm not really sure what the emergency is. I'm not seeing the emergency. Where else does this go? Does this lead to mandatory special sauce for everyone? I don't think they can legally do that. I believe it was done in places, and what they're calling it is it's a form of assault. Battery. They're calling it battery. It will lead to hell. Yeah, Noodlehead. Yeah, it's not good. Like, I mean, so they've set the tone in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan is boom. For anyone who doesn't know geographically, it's pretty much right in the center of our country. So if they set it off there, then it spreads throughout the country from the middle. You know, it's just like how any other country. It's just like how America's gonna come to its demise. It'll kill itself from within, and that's exactly what they're setting up here. So I hope it's not the. I am, Lorna. Yes, I just recapped a little bit, a little piece of that information that a document that came out of the Premier of Saskatchewan's office. It was issued. I'm not sure if it was issued by them or to them. Probably by them. So it's going to be interesting to follow. Interesting to see what's going on in Saskatchewan. You guys can stay tuned on that through Rebel News, or there's another one I heard of today. Another news channel here in Canada. I believe it's called True North, and I haven't had an opportunity to check it out. Melanie, Saskatchewan Premier Scott Moe said we have the carrot, and that now it's time for the stick. Really? Well, those aren't surprising words, seeing as that my eyes have passed across this document. Yes, keep prepping. And maybe don't be so vocal about it. If they can come and take whatever you got, maybe you want to tuck some of your preps away so they aren't visible in your cupboards or whatever the case may be. Does Canada have a more conservative province? And Ozarks in effect? Yeah, Alberta. Alberta's a good conservative province, but it seems to me that it's mostly just urban centers in Canada that are libertarian. You know, it seems that, like, I'm in Ontario, and it seems that pretty much any people in the rural areas tend to be conservative. Pony Bear, how you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you. Happy Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to need to stand up, right? Especially if things turn into what's going on in Australia. And you American brothers and sisters, keep your eyes on what's going on in Saskatchewan. If you're not privy to what's going on in Australia, open your eyes and go have a look at Rebel News, some stuff on Fox News. Go check out Aussie Cossack for the lowdown on what's going on in Australia. How cops are just bashing innocent people, things like that. Yeah, it's going to come to revolution. Exactly. RD, yeah, and they just implemented the same stuff in Saskatchewan. How far, how heavy-handed they get, tough to say. Sounds like the Premier wants to start using the stick now, so that's not good. If we have 12 freaking bozos in Canada controlling the whole country like that, don't you think 35 million people can fix 12 bozos? Like, they're thinking way above their pay grade. Great Lakes Reliance, welcome. It's good to see you. Your brother, Premier Scott Moe, blamed and scapegoated the unsauced. Really? Well, even the sauce are spreading it. As a matter of fact, guys and gals, okay, I'll tell you just a little quick story, and maybe everyone can chime in on if they concur. Okay, carry me away. I see you there. Okay, so it seems to me like everyone knows Israel and they've heard of Israel, right? Okay, so the country of Israel is one of the highest vaccinated populations on the globe. And they have one of the biggest outbreaks on the globe. You understand what I'm saying? It kind of seems like that every time a certain populace gets a certain round of the special sauce, whether it's round 1 or round 2 or the backup one or whatever it is, it seems like shortly after that special sauce has been spread out to the community, there's a massive spike in the numbers. Does anyone else see that taking place as well? Yeah, Artie. Is it just me, or like hit a bunch of ones if y'all guys have seen this sort of business taking place? Certain area gets a whole bunch of special sauce, and a month, 6 weeks later, they got a massive spike in cases. I wonder why that is. Why do you think that is? Yeah, I've noticed, yes. Ones. Wood prices are going down. Yeah, Ramona, that's a good thing. I haven't been into a lumber store in a long, long time. Ones, everyone's seeing it. Everyone's seeing it. Okay, so it's not just me. Not just me. Did I get my antenna up yet? You mean this one? No, I've just got this goofy, dinky little one here for now. I got to build a whole system, and it's not a financial priority for me right now. That's a lot of prepping items are on the back burner a little bit. Only 1,600 plus Chinese bioweapons to go. Exactly. Woo! Yeah, and they just keep lining up the variables. If it's a D doesn't get you, or the super D, or the the L or the mu, or they just keep lining them up, keep stacking them up. Oh yeah, we got one after that, and one after that, and one after that. Well, how do they know what to call these? And they're all numbered too, by the way. How do they know what number to assign them? Unless they were already named and numbered. You ever thought about that? It's kind of interesting too, isn't it? Unless they were all already named and numbered. How did they get this thing out globally? Like shipping globally. How did they get it out globally when global shipping has just about come to a halt? Unless they already had it. Is Big Farm the only industry that isn't experiencing shipping problems? The only one. You tell me. But it doesn't seem to make sense to me somehow. If they can't get a roll of butt wad to you at the grocery store, how are they getting all this special sauce out, right? I can't answer that, Ramona, but I haven't seen them in a little while either. Maybe like a week. Maybe they're taking a break. I do that often. I threatened to. I was going to. All I did was cut back on making videos a little bit. I should make some more videos and then take a good, decent break. It's important to take breaks. Special sauce, some kind of agent mark. Okay, yeah. That wouldn't shock me. I had a discussion with a very good friend last night about what the possibilities are regarding that. And I'm not going to get into that here right now. I'd have to talk with him a little bit more and hash out the conversation a little wee bit more before I decided to go sharing anything on my page. Testing kits could be contaminated with it. Yeah, that's very, very possible. We all know that the test kits are running 50-50 anyways with, false positives and positive negatives or whatever, right? 80K, I see you there. Oh, you're over on Lake Fairy's live stream. Yes. When I was setting this up, I did notice she was live streaming. She had about 185 people in there, which is great. I hope they're having a fantastic live stream over there. I like Lake Fairy and always very nice people over there. And Ghost is probably still running his canning live stream. I think he starts around 8 on Saturdays, and I'm not sure what he was canning today, but he tends to do one every other Saturday, live canning, pressure canning live stream. So that's great. Rand Paul is pushing it. Hard to get an appointment for a test. I've never taken a test. Sparkle Socks loves special sauce. Oh, yeah, he can have my dose. You know what? We should give all the doses that no one in Canada wants. We should give them all to Sparkle Socks all at once. Rating is blackface. Oh, Givon, they're canning soup? What kind of soup are they canning? Soup. I could use some soup. Northern Girl, yeah, do what you need to do. Life before YouTube, girl. Canning all day. Grape jelly. Cranberry beans. I've never heard of cranberry beans, but sounds good. Yeah, people quitting hospital jobs, bus driving jobs, policing jobs, firefighting jobs, teaching jobs, nursing jobs, all kinds of jobs people are quitting or being forced out of because they won't. They don't want special sauce, right, RD? And I mean that's a type of. It's kind of like blackmail. Take the special sauce, or you're going to lose. You and your family are going to lose your livelihood. Isn't that like blackmail or medical coercion or using fear to manipulate? I remember Egyptian mummies' brains were scooped out through the nose. Yep. Hey, Pilgrim, how you doing? Good to see you. Coercion, yeah. Yeah, medical coercion. I think the leader of France, I think he came out and said it's basic. If you don't get the special sauce, no food. Like it sounds like they're going to start denying grocery store access to those who don't have the special sauce. And that's probably just to squash the riots, or they're not even riots, they're just protests. But it's week after week after week after week, and it's tens and tens of thousands of people that are turning out in the streets of all cities throughout France. So people are starting to really, really get fed up with it. And I mean, you cut people's food off, see what happens in a week. Those stores ain't going to be stores anymore. The grocery stores, they're going to be a big hole in the ground where a grocery store used to be. Now you keep your kids homeschooled. Good. Oh, it won't take long, Drops. Won't take long at all. Yeah, the government's using medical coercion, blackmail. Like, can't work for the government unless you get your shot. So if you don't get the special sauce, your family loses its livelihood. Say what? Don't you think there's going to be a whole bunch of people in bell towers right now? Or very, very soon? Not pretty at all. Not pretty at all. Do you know what, RD? That's exactly what Sparkle Socks said. At one point during his campaign, he said, at this point, it's less about the sniffles and less about the special sauce than it is about control or compliance, I believe is how he worded it. Compliance, control, whatever, however you want to put it. Yeah, that fell right out of Sparkle Socks' face. So, you know, if you don't get the idea that he's not in it for your health, right? Like, they don't take people's livelihoods away for their health. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. Mennonite Farmhouse. Yeah, you're glad you're married to the farmer. Absolutely. Good for you. That is great. I miss the farm. I grew up on a operating 360-acre cattle and hog farm. So I'm no stranger to that lifestyle, though it's been many, many years. And I miss it. He is part of the problem. Absolutely. He's one of the major parts of the problem. Just like every global leader out there that's pushing all this crap. You know, they're all kingpins for the, they're all pushers for the big farm kingpin, right? And I'm sure the wheel is getting heavily, heavily, heavily greased. Who would want to stop a beautiful income like that? You know? If you had your pockets just open and there was money just flowing and flowing and flowing into them, you're going to start bashing people over the head to make sure that continues to, that money keeps going in there. Right? They're controlling it for money. And it's also control. Yeah, it's you know, in the bigger picture, right? Part of the grand scheme, if you will. Absolutely, RD. Absolutely. With that, guys and gals, my back is getting sore. Sitting up like this, I need to sit back. I've been processing for 2 days. I've got at least another 3 days worth of processing to do, maybe 4. And sitting up, you know, when I'm moderating, hunched over the keyboard like this, my back really hurts. When I sit up like this, it doesn't hurt as bad, and it's much better when I sit back. But I think with that, guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and draw this live stream to a close, unless anyone has any questions. Get some rest. Yeah, Kaylin, I'm going to put a movie on and I'm going to put my feet up, but I'll be working at the same time, you know. I'm going to put my feet up, watch a movie. I think y'all should do that too. Either that or, you know, there's plenty of great live streams going on out there tonight. Go hang out with them, check them out, show them some support. It's always good to see you too, Hickory Croft. Hope you guys are well and safe. Hope your crops are coming in well for you. Getting your harvest put up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Grace Guy. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. With that, guys and gals, don't forget to hold up your brother and your sister. Don't ever look down on anyone unless you're about to help them up. Keep prepping. God bless all of you, okay? Stay well and safe, all.